Movie review. The Rock's Skyscraper puts the nay in Yippy-ki-Yay. Neve Campbell left, and Dwayne Johnson in a scene from Skyscraper. Kimberly French, Universal Pictures via AP, Washington. It's no accident that The Rock has built himself into the top-grossing action star of our time. His charisma ensures every film makes millions and millions of dollars. This weekend, the artist currently known as Dwayne Johnson reunites with his Central Intelligence 2016 filmmaker Rawson Marshall Thurber for the action flick Skyscraper, offering a potentially unique character that's hamstrung by increasingly over-the-top stunts. U.S. military veteran Will Sawyer, The Rock, has entered civilian life assessing the security of skyscrapers, including a state-of-the-art structure in Hong Kong billed as the tallest and safest in the world. When the building suddenly catches fire, he must find those responsible and rescue his wife, Neve Campbell, and 2 kids, who are trapped inside above the flames. Not only does The Rock look the part, exuding chiseled charm as the most electrifying man in Hollywood today, he also stretches his acting chops by playing an amputee with a prosthetic leg. In pro wrestling terms, he's quite literally a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Despite The Rock's admirable limping, and pales in comparison to last year's masterful double amputee performance by Jake Gyllenhaal in Stronger 2017, playing Boston Marathon bombing survivor Jeff Bauman in what should have earned an Oscar nomination. As Skyscraper unfolds, your reaction to the gimmick will evolve into a missed opportunity. Creating a rare action hero on one leg? What a refreshingly creative way to tell the story. Winning a fist fight on one leg? Questionable but possible for someone as ripped as The Rock. Climbing the entire side of a building? Pretty unrealistic, but let's see where they go with this. Running and jumping a giant gap in the floor? Eyes are rolling into the realm of the ridiculous. Hanging by your prosthetic leg to avoid falling. Okay, now we've reached Hollywood insanity. During each unbelievable feat, a giant crowd cheers him on while watching the action on a giant jumbotron below. I suppose these folks stand in for us in the audience, but as a guy in the control room pumps his fist and whispers, "Yes, we just laugh, and not in a good way." It's just one of the odd choices in a script that forces The Rock to talk to himself too much. Sure, someone in a high-pressure situation might talk to himself to stay sane, but it happens way too much here with such obvious exposition. The Rock's outward expression of his inner monologue peaks when he looks out a window and actually says to himself, "This is stupid." Even so, most people go to action movies for the sheer number of explosive set pieces. Thus, your level of enjoyment here will likely depend on how many movies you've seen in the past. A burning building might seem novel, unless you've seen The Towering Inferno, 1974. Rooftop terrorist shootouts might sound thrilling, unless you've seen Die Hard, 1988. Scaling a glass tower may sound slick, unless you've seen Mission Impossible 4, 2011. And a Hall of Mirrors climax seems visually dynamic, unless you've seen Orson Welles and Bruce Lee do it better in The Lady from Shanghai, 1947, and Enter the Dragon, 1973. Oh well, at least the script offers a few funny bits, including tongue-in-cheek references to duct tape, If You Smell What MacGyver Is Cookin', and one laugh-out-loud gag involving a sledgehammer. Move over, Triple H, The Rock just sledgehammered our funny bond. Unfortunately, these moments are fleeting amid the over-the-top action. It seems everyone is rooting for The Rock, myself included. I just wish someone would write him better material. It's getting to the point where we get the same results from every movie, from Rampage to Baywatch, a walking out of the theater shrugging, "I loved The Rock more than the movie." Sorry, folks, this skyscraper crumbles. And yet, after all the smoke has cleared, after all the dust has settled, the millions and millions of Rock's fans will still be chanting his name. Like WTOP on Facebook and follow @Top on Twitter to engage in conversation about this article and others. Copyright 2018 WTOP. All rights reserved. This website is not intended for users located within the European Economic Area. Advertiser content.